What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Hof Bergmann. Today, we're going to be doing a couple of things. Real quick, let me just mention right at the beginning here that I am still a little bit under the weather with this head cold. It is today has probably been the worst, and I was not going to record a video, but decided to fight through it and go ahead and get a video out if I possibly can make it through. So this may end up being a little bit of a shorter video. Today, there's two things that I really want to focus on. I think I'm going the correct way. Yeah, I just cut through here sometimes to get to my big field. A couple of things I want to get done real quick. And number one is I want to get this tractor started on a course play over here, getting down some grass seed on this field that we prepped up, I believe, either last episode or the episode before. I can't remember at this point. I think it's been about a week since we've been playing Farm Sim. So let's go ahead and get this thing unfolded. And the second thing is I need to get over to the garden and get a few things taken care of over there. We have some product that has been produced. So what we need to do here is if we go to none of that, that's the button I was looking for. Go here, and we are on field 13. We'll do two headlands. We'll do rounded. We'll do sharp. There we go, and generate the course. And course has been generated, and then we will open up the visibility here so I can see what we have. Just get it right about there, then we'll set it to start at the first waypoint, and there we go. He should be good to go. Should have plenty of fuel and plenty of seed, and this is our class tractor, so it should have plenty of power to work its way through this field. So yes, we will just continue to let him do its work, and then we need to get over here. There we go. Go ahead and visit the garden. Now I was testing some stuff out off camera here real quick just before the episode. This hasn't really started doing anything, so I don't know if I'm doing the correct thing. If you guys know anything about the apple trees, let me know in the comments below. So these pallets come with the LSFM farm equipment pack, I believe, and they have the straps on them. Those are onions. I went ahead and picked up the 4 bags of onions that we produced from this garden, or maybe it was this garden. No, this garden. Anyways, and got them put on this pallet. So we have 4 bags of onions, and we also have some cauliflower. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes of cauliflower, and I believe this is our cucumber. Yes, we have a box of cucumber. So I'm thinking, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 7, 8. Okay, yeah, 8. I believe we could get everything on one pallet. So what we need to do actually is head on over to where is, I believe it's hooked up to this one. Yes. This is the one right here. So let's go ahead and actually drop the trailer. Now I do have a dual joystick set up now. I bought the Thrustmaster Space Sim Duo joysticks and just got them set up yesterday. I still haven't sort of hashed out all of the controls just yet, the control mapping. Kind of sort of figuring out what I want to use the joysticks for obviously anything with a front loader attachment or arm or anything like that. But I haven't quite decided how I want to completely map out the controls. It is a little finicky. And I also have Track IR on the way. UPS is saying it should be here Wednesday, so let's see, this video should be out on a Tuesday, so tomorrow, as the time this video is being released, Track IR should possibly be in. Let's see if I can grab this other one. Oh goodness. Yeah, see, I'm still trying to get used to the mapping here. Yeah, there we go. Oh goodness. We got that weight on the front of the tractor and it's not really doing us any favors. So I think for now I'm just gonna drop these right here. And I think just for the sake of time, I'm just gonna cheat, grab this last one, because we need to take this trailer over to the store and pick up some more pallets. Yeah, Track IR is gonna be a great addition to the setup here. That way I could do actually some more first-person stuff. I really need to get a bigger desk ordered because I am just running out of space on this desk that I have. So I wasn't going to, and you may have seen that I posted on Discord in the gaming setup channel. My new kind of setup. You see the dual joysticks in there with the wheel. I got the shifter off to the side that I use for ATS and ETS. I don't really do manual in Farm Sim just because it's, you know, just an added hassle. Sometimes it's useful when you're running underpowered equipment on bigger implements. You can really precisely select that gear that you want to stay in to really work that implement. And then I also have the button box that also has a little joystick on it, which I think I did disable the joystick. Okay, so that will not work for unless... Yeah, I did disable the joystick for the button box. Let me pay attention to the road. So, where was I going with that? Oh yeah, you'll see the second monitor, the other monitor that I have mounted just above my main monitor. It's another 32-inch. That is a curved monitor, but it's only 1080p. So I have my 1440 monitor as my main monitor, and then a 1080 above curved, and then my laptop as the main source of where everything is coming from, which I also can use as a third monitor for stuff. But anyways, the setup may be changing eventually again. Not sure exactly how I want, because I would really like, eventually I want 3 monitors side by side. I need to get an actual desktop ordered instead of using a laptop, but trying to decide on what kind of setup I want to go with has taken me some time to figure out. So yeah, this is the LSFM Innovations transport pallet. So we need to pick up one of these. Actually, let's just go ahead and pick up 2 because they're only 20 bucks. It's not bad at all. And then what we could do is we'll just shut that off for now and we'll grab the pallet jack. There's the other pallet right there. We'll just double stack them. Forklift, not pallet jack, is what I was trying to think of. So, yeah, we'll just double stack these 2 pallets, throw them on the trailer, and you can actually pick them up by hand. They're really light. You don't have to use superhuman strength or anything like that. But I'm trying to, like I said, get used to the controls on these joysticks and everything, and actually using the joysticks. So yeah, I've been trying to use them as much as I can. Like I said, I just got them set up yesterday. They actually just came in yesterday. Well, Sunday. Today's Tuesday, so 2 days ago is the time you're watching this video, most likely. Um, anyways. Yeah, there we go. I haven't tried first-person operating stuff just yet with these new joysticks. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'll eventually do that. I think once I get the track IR, I'll probably try to do a lot more first-person, from inside the cab kind of stuff. There we go. That'll get those unloaded onto the trailer. I think I need to invert those controls a little bit for this. Yeah, like I said, I'm still trying to figure out the mapping on how I want to set up these joysticks. Really, like, the only reason I got the dual joysticks instead of just one is because I want to be able to use the forestry stuff. And in order to do that, you definitely need two. You can get away with one, but two would be ideal since... Oh, it's gonna throw the strap. Okay, we'll do this, and then boom, there we go. Because it's kind of conflicting with the straps on the pallets themselves. So, let's see, what are we at here? We're at about 12 minutes, 10 minutes or so. I don't know. Like I said, I'm still under the weather, so I kind of feel like poo. I'm just trying to make sure I get a video out for you guys that is still slightly enjoyable. So let's get back over to the garden, and I'll show you how these pallets work if you haven't seen them before. So as I'm driving through here, I'm kind of noticing, I don't know if it's coming through for you guys. I'll have to watch the video back, but seems to be a little bit jittery. I think I am due for a complete reinstall of Windows on my computer, so I may end up taking a few days to do that. So I think what I need to do here is, yeah, let's go ahead and drop the trailer, because we're going to be using the forks here in a minute. And like I said, these are light enough you can pick up by hand. Get out of the way, car. I think even once you get the stuff on the pallet, you can still pick them up by hand. Yeah, so I don't know. I think we will try to use the pallet stuff, the pallet jack and everything, as it is intended to be. And this is where the player's speed control comes in handy, because you can slow down your character. Let me slow them down all the way and really get these precisely put on the pallet, which I can see now that it's a little wonky. I know it doesn't have to be perfect, but, I like to try to make things perfect. The only thing is you have to keep increasing and decreasing your player speed as you need. Okay, so, I mean, it's not like a perfect fit or anything, but I mean it works, right? So we'll go ahead and throw the straps on just like you would any trailer, and then you can pick them up and move them around. So, yeah, let me get the rest of these all loaded up, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got everything loaded up on this pallet, and I know I should have probably crisscrossed the stacking pattern, but I think we'll be okay uh, with that. So, let's see how badly we can mess this up, huh? Just got to be very, very careful because this thing does like to spin out quite a bit. Okay, that works, kinda. I mean, it works with the joystick. Things are starting to kind of spaz out, though. Alright, so I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and set these down right there. It's a little glitchy, to be honest. But this is kind of the only way that we're going to be able to move pallets in and out of this place. So we just got to be kind of, I mean, maybe we can flatten this terrain in here and put some cement down or concrete or asphalt or something like that. Make it a little bit smoother, because I think it's just the uneven terrain and the fact that it's dirt makes it a little wonky. Yes, I know onions are not accepted here. Thank you for that obvious piece of information, game. So yeah, we're just going to move these outside the gate so we can grab a hold of them with the front loader on the tractor. We'll get them loaded up onto the trailer and probably take them into town and see if we can sell them, because we are down to $9,000, so that's not good. We need to get our money back up, because I did spend quite a bit of money on getting seed to get the grass field done. So, we'll just go ahead and park this here. I think we'll be okay for now, and we can leave the garden to do what it's going to do. We'll go ahead and close that gate up and grab our front loader here. And actually, I should honestly be using a flatbed trailer instead of this, but okay, that's not working. Let's open the gate back up, huh? Make it a little bit easier, and then we'll just man, this stuff is just really glitchy today for some reason. Yeah, we'll just stick that right there, and we should be good. Alright, now let's see if we can pick up this stuff with the front loader here. And of course, it's taken me a little bit of getting used to being back with the steering wheel and stuff, so yeah, you'll have to excuse me on that. Let's actually try going first person here. Okay, I mean, we got it picked up. Probably gonna hit the car that's behind us. Okay, not doing too bad. Just drive into this person's field, no big deal. That's not working out very well. Yeah, we definitely need a flat trailer instead of what we're using. So that's kind of the idea. So we'll grab this other one by hand because I know I can pick that one up still. And we'll throw it on the trailer. And see if we could pick this up still. Yeah, see, we can still pick it up by hand. This one we probably want directly over the axle, since it is pretty heavy. We don't want to cause any problems with the front tires lifting up or anything like that. And this one should be fine to just go right here. And we'll throw the straps on that, and let's go into town, and let's see real quick. Let's take a look at the store. I could feel my voice going already, so this episode may be coming to an end pretty quickly. All right, let's see. Where is we don't have any lettuce. We have cauliflower and onion and cucumber. So there's cucumbers. We're looking at the village shop. The village shop is only like $100 less, so just to keep going to the same place, village shop is giving more for the onions as well. So to avoid having to go to a different place just to get another $100, we'll just go to the village shop and we will tag that place. And let's make our way on over there. Now I think there are 2 possible sell points. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need to invert the controls. I'll probably spend the next couple of days reformatting my computer, as well as getting all of the controls all sorted out, because I need to free up some hard drive space for another game that's going to be coming to the channel, and I want to make sure it performs well, so I'm just going to do a complete reboot. Plus I can see some jitteriness. Like I said, I don't know if it's coming through for you guys, but I can see some jitteriness coming through on Farm Sim, as well as if you watch the ATS video that I just put out. I don't know if it came through on that, but yeah, I definitely could notice a little bit of jitteriness over there. So I'll be doing some reboot, reformatting for my computer over the next couple of days, as well as getting the controls properly mapped for these dual joysticks and my wheel and pedals and everything. I'm gonna try something new with everything, because really, I mean, generally I've been kind of just running default button mapping for everything, but I want to sort of map it out to where it's going to be a little bit more realistic, you know what I mean? Like it would be in real life almost. Not necessarily, I guess, real life, but something that's a little bit more logical and makes sense. You know, instead of a bunch of button combinations I gotta push here and there just to get things to work. So let's see, it is 12:45, so this place should be open. Yes, village shop is here. Now I believe there are 2 spots you could sell to. You could either take it inside or bring it back here. Okay, so it did start to sell just as we pulled up to this guy right here. So I wonder if the sell point is right there. And is it going to take that last little bit of onion? Maybe not. Okay, so let's try that. There we go. Now it works. And we do get to save the pallets, which is always good. Bad thing is we got to take them off to get the straps off. So I think what I'll do is I'll end up using a different trailer to move our products. We'll go ahead and just throw the straps on there and head back to the farm. But while we are over this way, let's go ahead and shut that off so we're not wasting any fuel. Let's jump over here to our other tractor, and he's got plenty of seed, plenty of fuel, and he's making pretty decent progress here. Not doing too bad. So it looks like maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more passes, maybe 8 more passes. And we could even finish it up ourselves real quick if we wanted to. Just so we can, you know, say we did some work, right? So we'll go ahead and just kill that. There we go. We'll go ahead and finish this up ourselves, just to say we did some work, I suppose. So yeah, hopefully you guys are doing great out there. Hopefully nobody else is fighting a head cold like I am. Yes, it is just a head cold, and no, it's not the other thing. So, I take, I don't go to the doctor for anything. I've always, like, I only get sick once a year. So, you know, over-the-counter medication or, you know, right off the shelf medication always does the trick for me. NyQuil, Dayquil, and cough medicine, which I haven't really had too much of a cough. Maybe a little cough here and there just from getting a dry throat. But I could definitely feel my voice going as I'm making this video, so we'll probably finish up this field. What have I been doing since being off the road? Well, I don't know what made me just think of that question to ask myself to share with you guys, but figured it might be interesting as we're finishing up this field. So I have been just kind of getting things reorganized here back at the house since being back off the road, and probably off the road for good. You know, like I mentioned in the ATS video, you know, being back out on the road this time around has really kind of reminded me why I left in the first place. So yeah, I mean, it's not worth it anymore these days. But what have I been doing? I've just been getting things kind of reorganized back at the house. Picked up this other monitor, like I mentioned earlier, got all that all set up and everything. Ordered some stuff to kind of improve my setup a little bit from Amazon, and got all of that set up. And other than that, I have been binge watching some Netflix. You know, because I came down with this head cold now. Probably just from being stressed out, you know, getting everything back in order at the house and the truck emptied out, dealing with the company that I was with. I think being stressed out just kind of really plummeted my immune system. And it was just that time for me to get sick this year. So, but, yeah, so I've just been binge watching some Netflix. I watched the new season of Outer Banks, which I gotta be honest, I wasn't too impressed by it. Season 1 was it's the best season of Outer Banks. Um, Season 2 was good. I did like that they left the OBX and kind of, ventured out to other places. Um, Although the OBX is it's the OG place, you know what I mean? But I thought season 1 and season 2 were far better than season 3. Season 3 with the addition of John B's father, Big John Rutledge, I gotta be honest, like, okay, season 1, Big John Rutledge, where it showed the flashbacks of him, talking to Ward C. I thought it was okay and everything, and then when we saw him at the end of season 2, I was excited because I was like, oh yes, great, season 3 we're gonna finally reunite them, right? And then season 3 comes around and it was what it was, and I wasn't all that impressed. I wasn't impressed by his acting. I thought it was a little rough, to be honest. And I get it, okay? He's obsessed and driven to find treasure, but I think it was a little bit too pushed. You know what I mean? The obsession of finding treasure, I think, was a little too pushed. They were trying way too hard to show that he was obsessed with finding treasure. And it kind of ruined it. You know what I mean? I definitely think they could have furthered the story more with Big John Rutledge and John B. So I don't want to spoil anything if you haven't seen season 3 yet, so that's all I'm going to say for now. But yeah, other than that, I've been watching Riverdale. Yes, I know Riverdale is a bit of an older show, but I never did watch it before, and I've started watching it, and I am on season 3, I think, almost to the end of season 3 with it. And it's pretty good. It's pretty good. There's a couple of moments in it where I'm like, could have done without that episode. But I do like the hints and nods to other series out there and other movies and kind of cliches and stuff. I think it's so far it's pretty well done. But yeah, that's what I've been doing in my spare time as I'm laying around sick. But yeah, that is gonna do it for this episode, you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit the like button. Feel free to comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next one.